Attention, attention. IPOB One Family. This announcement is for those outside of the USA that wish to donate to the Eastern Security Network Fund that is based in the United States. Because of the fees that donators have to pay the bank when sending wires, we recommend that if you're sending less than $250, that you donate through the IPOB USA website. It's fast, simple, and less expensive for you. Go to our website, www.ipobinusa.org/donate. That is www.ipobinusa.org/donate and make your contribution. When it comes to keeping our people safe, every bit counts. After all, the security of our communities is our responsibility. Let's make this happen together.
Yeah, Mr. Bella once again. Wisdom, heal it, come on. Yeah. Say Biafra will not last forever. They say happy up in no go stand. What did they know? What did they know? They see. What did they see? If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. No. Biafra will live forever. 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 Ogerugo manige tetanura. The lovers of Biafra. This is the time we need to come together and fight for what is belong to us. Ogerugo maniga bandits who want to make us a giant of Africa. Adam Pochinti na Sugo Mbogeru ni sina nyama.
Freedom is coming, freedom is coming, freedom is coming, oh yes I am, oh yes I am, oh yes I am, oh yes I know, yes I am, oh yes I am, oh yes I am, oh yes I know, yes I know. Justice is coming, justice is coming, justice is coming, oh yes I know. Justice is coming, justice is coming, justice is coming, oh yes I know. Oh yes I know, oh yes I know, oh yes I know, yes I know, oh yes I know, oh yes I know, oh yes I know, yes I know. Freedom is coming, freedom is coming, freedom is coming, oh yes I know. Freedom is coming, freedom is coming, freedom is coming, oh yes I know. Oh yes I know, oh yes I know, oh yes I know, yes I know, oh yes I know, oh
Good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to this question and answer, and where we will be addressing a lot of concern. This morning we are live on Facebook as well for the first question and answer. And before we go forward, I want to bring a video which we'll be doing from chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, until we get to the point where you will understand freedom, liberation. As we are playing this, we know that our viewers today will be coming from different platforms. We are live on Enter Biafra Channel 1. We are live on Enter Biafra live streaming app. Those watching through the live streaming app are not able to comment yet. That issue will be fixed very soon. You are watching also from the Enter Biafra YouTube and other social media platform. What we are going to be doing this morning is that as we go forward in this question and answer, we will be listening to this music in background. That is the spirit direct that we do. So as we are bringing in people who are asking questions, you will be hearing the music in background. It will be going on and off. The music will be going on and off. So when you come in, you ask your questions or make your contribution or make your comment. As you are making that, the music will be playing in a very low key. Low key. Not the low key of Aso Rock, but it will be playing in low key. Okay? Somebody say, your light is on. So we'll be playing in low key. Now, when after you finish speaking, the time is coming, and before the next person, we are going to hide the volume again, like this. Now, you see, we will be bringing new things in the struggle, so that the enemy don't see that we are in pain. Now, before we go forward, today's question and answer, without wasting your time, terrorist is calling cyber terrorist. Without wasting your time, I want everyone to watch and listen.
Sun Tzu and the Art of War. Chapter 1, Laying Plans. Sun Tzu said, "The art of war is of vital importance to the state. It is a matter of life and death, a road either to safety or to ruin. Hence it is a subject of inquiry which can on no account be neglected. The art of war, then, is governed by 5 constant factors to be taken into account in one's deliberations when seeking to determine the conditions obtaining in the field. These are: 1. The moral law. 2. Heaven. 3. Earth. 4. The commander. 5. Method and discipline. Law causes the people to be in complete accord with their ruler, so that they will follow him regardless of their lives, undismayed by any danger. Heaven signifies night and day, cold and heat, times and seasons. Earth comprises distances, great and small, danger and security, open ground and narrow passes, the chances of life and death. The commander stands for the virtues of wisdom, sincerity, benevolence, courage, and strictness. By method and discipline are to be understood the marshalling of the army in its proper subdivisions, the graduations of rank among the officers, the maintenance of roads by which supplies may reach the army, and the control of military expenditure. These 5 heads should be familiar to every general. He who knows them will be victorious. He who knows them not will fail. Therefore, in your deliberations, when seeking to determine the military conditions, let them be made the basis of a comparison. In this wise, 1. Which of the 2 sovereigns is imbued with the moral law? Which of the 2 generals has most ability? 3. With whom lie the advantages derived from heaven and earth? 4. On which side is discipline most rigorously enforced? 5. Which army is stronger? 6. On which side are officers and men more highly trained? 7. In which army is there the greater constancy, both in reward and punishment? By means of these 7 considerations, I can forecast victory or defeat. The general that hearkens to my counsel and acts upon it will conquer. Let such a one be retained in command. The general that hearkens not to my counsel, nor acts upon it, will suffer defeat. Let such a one be dismissed. While heeding the profit of my counsel, avail yourselves also of any helpful circumstances over and beyond the ordinary rules. Accordingly, as circumstances are favourable, one should modify one's plans. All warfare is based on deception. Hence, when able to attack, we must seem unable. When using our forces, we must seem inactive. When we are near, we must make the enemy believe we are far away. When far away, we must make him believe we are near. Hold out baits to entice the enemy, feign disorder, and crush him. If he is secure at all points, be prepared for him. If he is in superior strength, evade him. If your opponent is of choleric temper, seek to irritate him. Pretend to be weak, that he may grow arrogant. Taking his ease, give him no rest. If his forces are united, separate them. Attack him when he is unprepared. Appear where you are not expected. These military devices leading to victory must not be divulged beforehand. Now, the general who wins a battle makes many calculations in his temple ere the battle is fought. The general who loses a battle makes but few calculations beforehand. Thus, do many calculations lead to victory and few calculations to defeat? How much more no calculation at all? It is by attention to this point that I can foresee who is likely to win or lose. Chapter 2.
Thank you very much. We are going to continue with chapter 2 during the evening broadcast, where we have the normal broadcast, Waging of War. And I want you, after this particular interactive session, you can go and listen to that particular video again so you can learn something from it. On this note, we are going to open our line. And remember, we don't actually have line to open here. So what we do is to post the link, and we expect you to join by clicking on the link and bringing your questions and your concern. Here we go. Tochuku, good morning from here. Welcome to the program.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Mazi Simon.
From here.
Good morning. Good morning. I'm calling from Spain.
Welcome to the program.
All right, sir. First of all, I want to quickly appreciate you. We indeed, the part is like seeing you is just I don't even know. I'm filled with so much emotion and joy.
Yes, at the same time.
So I want to quickly appreciate, and now I want to pose my question, sir.
Go ahead.
The legal council, the legal team have told us that our leader has been injected. But we have a question there because they have not told us what he was injected of and when he was injected, because I believe it is not after the court they injected him. So that place we need clarification, sir. Thank you, and I say kudos to your good work. We are solidly behind you.
Thank you very much. But let me ask you, where did you read that he was injected?
Well, that is what has been trending on the social media.
I have not come across that.
Okay, I don't know how to. Maybe somebody else in this program will be able to send it to you, since I don't have your dialect.
Okay. Somebody, I have not come across where the legal counsel said he was injected. Of course, if they have said something like that, of course, Biafra would like to know. Just like you asked, is the question like who injected him and when and why? Yeah, okay. So we would like to have that clarification, of course.
Okay,
so
sir.
I need to see. I have not come across such thing.
All right, sir.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Shijoke, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you, Mazi Simon. Good morning from here.
Good morning.
I'm so happy and delighted to be in your program this morning. Severally I've tried to join, but at the end of the day, I will not be able to enter the room because the room easily gets filled. But today, I was just waiting like like a hungry lion to jump in. So I have some questions to ask. Since the last court order of our leader, all of us saw what happened, and it has really been a very big concern to all Biafrans. So my question now is, going forward from here, because it seems as if the leadership, we don't know what actually is happening again. What is the way forward? What are they actually doing to free our leader? Because I'm afraid if our leader is to stay in DSS dungeon till January, every Biafran, every concerned Biafran should be afraid of his health and his life. So what is the next step? Biafrans are waiting to hear what next. Where are we in this struggle now? What is the way forward? What is the way forward? Are we just going to sit down and look and watch? I want to know what is the way forward. Where are we going from here? That's my question.
The way forward is that, first of all, a lot of things are happening. You see that the traditional rulers from the eastern part of Nigeria, they visited the Aso Rock yesterday. And if you know that for a few days now, we have been hammering that we want to know when they want to go to the Abuja. And we want to know the outcome of the Abuja, and we want to know the schedule and all that. So fortunately, the good news is that they went to that Abuja yesterday. And then, of course, we have seen the press release from the presidency. Yes, everything is good. But then we are not backing down, and we are not coming down, and we are not reducing the pressure an inch. Rather, we are increasing it. And that's why, because of the report coming from our council about the situation and the health status of our leader, we decided that have to start to call the subconsciousness of Biafrans all over the southern Nigeria to begin to consider joining the voluntary sit at home, which the Biafrans in Biafra land have been observing every Monday. Okay, we need to see other people joining this particular voice to to let the Nigeria government and then the entire other part of the world that are interested in what is going on in Nigeria to know that it is not actually what they think, because some people are claiming that they are afraid to come out. That's why people are sitting at home, but everybody knows it is not true. So those people who understand the marginalization of Biafra people, Ndibo, and all that, especially those who are doing business outside Biafra land, who are in the southern part of Nigeria, from Benin to Lagos to Oyo to all those places. We need to see their businesses, at least, the marketplace where they are. We need to see them come in solidarity with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because of that particular press release. We need to see them, to come in solidarity with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the other people in Biafra land. This is one of the way forward. Once this is done, once we are able to call the subconsciousness of these people, other Biafrans that are outside Biafra land, to join this Monday sit at home, we are not even expecting that everybody join, but at least let there be the effect of that some people did not open shop because of this, what we have just read, and then they need to rise up to speak that, okay, they are concerned about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is one of the way to send a very strong warning to the government and to other people who may not understand what is going on. So this is one of the way forward, in addition to what is going on background already. So because we read the message and read the press release, does not mean that we should just go and start sleeping, okay? And then also, okay, because your question borders on the press statement, a lot of people are wondering that why is it that when the legal council come to write about our leader is in high spirit and all that, we don't normally, somebody like me, I don't share it. I don't share it on my page. But immediately they updated that our leader is sick and raising alarm. I update it immediately. You see, I have to clarify that particular issue today. I am not interested in hearing how good my leader is doing in DSS dungeon. And me, because I know some people will come to the question. So I am not interested in hearing that. Why I cannot share that? I cannot share any update telling me how good our leader is doing. I don't want to share that, and I cannot share it. But I want to share. I want to share when our leader raise alarm. That is what I want to share. Because if I'm sharing that our leader is doing good, everybody is going to relax, and we don't want to be hearing that. I want to hear that our leader is doing very bad and is raising alarm, because only then people will understand what is going through. Nobody will be in DSS dungeon, no matter what, and then he is always on a high spirit. Okay, we don't want to hear that. We want to make people to be uncomfortable, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can never be comfortable in DSS dungeon. And so anybody is coming to ask me this question today, and it is not to attack or insult anybody, but this is my own understanding. This is my own personal opinion, and I think I am very right to that, my opinion. So I choose what I share to the best interest of and to the best interest of the struggle. What I feel I don't want to share, I don't want to promote, is because I don't want to promote it. I don't want to promote that our leader is doing fine. I don't want to promote it. I want to promote the one that is very fact. When he raised that alarm, I promoted it immediately, and I responded, reacted immediately what I should react, and I also called the traditional rulers that if something is not done, we are going to open the gate of hell. And actually, that particular statement and update still stand, because until we see him released. Thank you.
I have another question, Simon.
Go ahead.
Hello, Mazi Simon. Okay, another question I want to ask is that, having seen what is going on in Biafran land now, because currently from Biafran land. Biafran land is in everybody is living in danger, is living in fear because of what the military is doing currently. Having seen all these things and leadership seeing the bombardment, the strike, and everything going on, killing innocent civilians. In fact, the number of people being killed every day, young people, 90% it doesn't appear on news anywhere. 90%. The question is, what is they doing? Because we've not seen what their action towards all our southeast leaders. They are using army. They are gradually reducing the population of young people that they think that might come out tomorrow to fight if anything like war breaks out. They are gradually reducing population all over Igbo land, especially in Imo State. What is the leadership doing?
Well, the question should go to the leadership. I don't understand which of the leadership, but whichever the question should go to the leadership. I am not part of.
Hello, Mazi, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, I think.
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, so I am not part of any leadership now. So the question is directed to the leadership. They have not briefed me on what they are doing, so I don't answer the question that belongs to the leadership. So the question is to the leadership, and they are watching. So I believe that one of these days the leadership will address that. Another thing is that the Biafra land, those leaders, political leaders in Biafra land, of course, it is a problem that we have found ourselves that they don't understand the agenda of the Fulani, so they can never understand it, and we are not expecting them to understand it, because these are the people who will want to protect their wealth, their ill-gotten wealth, from corruption. So they can never support what we are doing. Rather, they want to make sure they suppress everybody and remain king. They want to make themselves God in our land. So they will continue to protect that interest. But the thing is that how we handle them, how we'll allow them, if we continue to allow them to do that, is of course the what we have to choose, whether we want to allow them to continue to do that, because our future is at stake and the future of our generation is at stake if we continue to allow them to do that. So I agree with you. They are reducing the number of our men, and then by the time they finish to reduce this number of our men, they will bring the real war. And the work you see Gumi doing today, opening a school, everybody knows that is not a school. They just want to formalize the terrorist camp in Kaduna. They want to formalize officially, make it official, a terrorist camp, and then they call it school. Who built school in the forest? Who opened school in the forest? What kind of school are you opening in the forest? It is a terrorist camp they are opening, but they want to legalize. The Nigeria state that is sponsoring them is going to give them legitimacy to continue in the name of opening school. But we know it is not school. That is a place where they are going to train people that will bring war into our land. So thank you very much. I agree with you, and we need to think about it, and very urgently. That is one of the things I also.
Thank you very much. I'm grateful.
That is one of the things I am advocating, that as we embark on this civil disobedience, more strategies will be coming up. And one of our demand of that civil disobedience and those of people who are going to be joining disobedience is that the troop in Biafra land should be pulled out. You understand? We are demanding the troop be pulled out. The release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to free those who have been arrested by the DSS, all the Biafrans and all that. So it is part of the demand. The troop be pulled out. And once we begin to show seriousness, only that time, this leadership and the people of the southeast or south or the eastern Nigeria or land, those leaders there will be able to do something. Of course, it will also come to a point where we will begin to enter the economy, how they generate the economy, how they generate the GDP and all that. So we will start to attack that particular part. either by making sure that the business people will refuse paying all those tax or something. So all those things are things that we need to see how to use civil disobedience to cripple the economy of this government. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
All right, Eze Chigozie Henry, welcome to the program. Good morning from here.
Good morning, Simon.
Make I play some music for you. All right. Welcome. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Go ahead.
Brother, I'm not fine. Simon, I think I will hurt you.
Go ahead and hurt me, no problem.
I think we are playing in this struggle. So you know why I'm telling you with all due respect, I've made up my mind. That's why I see anytime I come to your platform, I show my face. I've made up my mind. And I think I've asked myself one simple question. I know these people. I've lived with them in the north. I know what is at stake with all these our people in the people representing the eastern people, all the governors and everything. I know what they're doing. And I don't want to disrespect the DOS, and I will never disrespect them because I learned a lot of things from the last time I spoke to you. There's something you told me, and I apply wisdom to be more careful with my utterances of my words because they are not my problem. There's one thing I believe in this struggle. I believe we are not prepared. Why I say we are not prepared? You see all this thing we are talking about. I've dreamed over this thing. And if anything happened to Mazi and Carlo, everybody's looking up to you. The way you see these people treating Mazi and Carlo, they have a very big plan. And being the European people, they know what it means if Biafra come. They know what is going to happen to the trade of the marketing in Africa. They know that Biafra is going to be an open eye to other African people to follow our footsteps, how we got our freedom. That is what they're avoiding. And they are keeping Mazi and Carlo like slow and steady. I live with these people. I know what I've lived in the north. And that's why I told you there's a difference between Hausa people and Fulani people. There's a difference between Hausa people and Fulani people. And the Fulani people have shut down the real Hausa people. They don't have voice to say in the north. I have brothers in the north. If you can't see anybody here where they call Niger State, the biggest market in Niger State, they call it Suleja. If you come, the same thing happened 1993 in Kaduna. That Aero 5 destroyed everything that has to do with Igbo people in Abuja when he was a minister of house and this thing in Abuja. Yes. We have a very big business in Ipob village called where the Igbo people sell motor pass. I know many things about these people. The Hausa people, the Fulani people, we call them Agwe. So when you see all these things, the people that makes all these things to be more difficult for us, I know them. And I don't want to mention their name here. The only thing I want to beg you, if you are fighting a war, this is a guerrilla war. If you are not prepared, believe me. And the key point of this foundation of this struggle is Mazi and Carlo. And if anything happened to him, my brother, how are we prepared? In times of we in the diaspora here, to go down. I've been lamenting this thing every day. How many men are ready? Even though it's coming to maybe, I don't know your contact, I don't know the contact you have, but I believe in you. And I wouldn't want you to disappoint me because me, Mazi, I'm a strong heart of you. I am not ashamed to speak it here. That I can't see Gabande and Ike. And you have feel it in the spirit because we are fighting against principalities and powers or rulers of darkness. And the biggest problem we have in this struggle is we, the Igbo people.
Yes.
And what I want to tell you today, prepare for your enemy. But let me make your enemy in this program to understand. Onyendu told me and teach me anytime you are broadcasting and every platform that is broadcasting on this program, Sigoze is taking a notice of all of your name. Anything you are doing talking about Mazi Simon Ekpa, the truth will going to prevail. And this is the process. Being diplomatic, I know you have been diplomatic. Don't forget one thing, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is suffering for me, Chigozie. Anywhere Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in Abuja, I know where he is in Abuja. I live in Abuja from 1996. I know where he is. Before this DSS, the first people is SSS. The person you see talking here, I've been in the villa during the time of Abacha. I've been in the villa. The person you see here, I've been in the villa during that time of SSS people. I've been in the villa because the SS people, they come to our shop to buy market. We sell motor pass in Ipob village in Abuja. During that time, I'm telling you, I know how these people operate. That's why I tell you there's a difference between Hausa and Fulani people. So what I'm trying to make you to understand, we are here. Some people never hear gun sound. Some people nishi. We are here in social media talking. When you come, I was privileged again to meet Mustafa in Krikri Yard with Ade Bende with Maurice Ibekwe in Krikri Yard in Lagos. So God be it. And anything I'm saying here, if I'm lying, Allah Biafra him. I am out for this thing, but how are we prepared, my brother? This thing we are talking now, there's what they call due process of like we are there. Look at what happened that day in the court. Take notice of it. Why they don't want the lawyer from the state to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Do you know why? Because there's something Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will tell that lawyer, and they are preventing that man. There is something going on the ground. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have told us that if he died on this struggle, Biafra will conquer. But I am telling you today, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not die if we don't take something serious. I am telling you people, we might be talking everything on social media. My advice to you, if you want me, I will call you on your private. I will tell you this, and I've told you before you started this program 2019 when I started following you. I say there is men that we have to recruit here in South Africa, in Colombia, in every part. This struggle is not a joking thing because I don't want my generation to pass through what I passed through. If I die, I will die. I will die one day, but I believe I will die for a good cause because we all in Europe here, we know what we are passing through. Brother, there is no part of Europe you will go today, you don't see Biafran people in the prison. Because of documents, our people are jumping from Malaysia down in the bridge. Brother, men are going, and God is not happy with us. Brother, prayer without work is vanity. I am telling you from my own experience. Men, we have men. Look at what is happening in Biafra land now. People, I'm asking God, say, how did Umburu Miri enter Biafra land?
I don't know.
How did Umburu Miri enter Biafra land? Men, Yezara. There is something going on that ground. People don't know. We are ranting. Umburu Miri, go and know what is Umburu Miri. You lost your brains of thinking. And before you do, Umburu Miri will make you go even kill your papa. People don't know. We think we are joking. They are killing men in Biafra land now. People don't know.
They push it into
our life.
They push it into our life.
Give me this time. Men don't know that. You see this Umburu Miri, brother. We are not talking about healthcare. There's no healthcare in Biafra land. There is no money. Everything is increasing. Go and check $1 now is almost 800 naira to Nigerian currency. No school, no future. My brother, first way you go give him Umburu, first way they flog King. Say because of him taking Umburu Miri, did you give him work? They say an idleness is a devil workshop. Men are dying. Men are dying. Process, and they are you and our people who are the representatives of every people that say they are Ezindibo. They are doing, their children are not in Biafra land. There's a difference between worshiping God and there's a difference between worshiping Satan. The problem is in Biafra land. Mazi Simon Ekpa. There's something God will be angry with you. You know why God will be angry with you? You know what to do, but you are respecting people. And if you search your conscience very well, there is something God is taking to you. My brother, there's sometimes you need to step into some people's toes. He said you need to step into some people's toes. You know why? Anybody that have taken money for this struggle, brother, your generation yet unborn will suffer. People are taking money. My brother, this money will not lead you to your salvation with God. Biafra is a spirit, and the spirit will haunt you. I am telling you. What I am telling you today, Mazi Simon, please, search your conscience very well. There is something God is telling you. And don't be disobedient when God is talking to you. Before God gave you that name, Simon, go and check the meaning of that your name, Simon. Don't joke. You have to step into people's toes. Because we are talking about Mazi Nnamdi that have lost his mother, lost his father. Even your own brother can be a traitor to you because of that title. So people can be under you. I don't want to be under another person, and I don't want people to be under me. What I am thinking for is what we met in this planet Earth. That's what I'm telling you. If I die today, let it be the will of God or Chukwokikabioma. But men are in this abroad. We are ranting in social media, talking every day. We're not ready. Why we say we're not ready? How many men are in this rope to back on Biafra land? Something is going wrong, brother. If we never shake that Biafra land, the Gois Mazi Nnamdi Kanu they do talk because they have been waiting for this for a long time. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the one that is the light.
Yes,
is the light, and when they hold the head, every part of the body is not going to be functioning very well. That is why you see everything that is happening on social media because he's not there. And you, I will remember what he told you. That word is a word of wisdom. That is part of what he's telling you is what is happening today. Mazi Nnamdi said, if he die, Biafra will come very fast. But Michigo say, I challenge that word. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not die. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not die. If we don't do anything, Simon, if anything happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I don't know how you're going to be in your life. If you lose Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you particularly, Simon, if you lose Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I don't think there's anything you achieve. Even when Biafra come, I think you enjoy that Biafra if you lost that man. Wisdom that God has given to him. There's something Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have that he has not even yet exposed to us. Because he's a special human being given to us by God. Because he said, body in this place, go and know who you are. God didn't create Chigoze because of money. Because money is nothing. But life is more important to me. This is how did he enter Biafra land? Using it to destroy men, women. What is still going? God everywhere now. How did this enter to Biafra land? Nobody cares to know why this thing entered. This is a process. A process. But what are we doing? We come every day. If they shake us small, we go come. We go feel the pain. My brother, any man that is not prepared for a battle, brother, prepare to lose it. It's not about God. God has given us everything, but how are we prepared? You can read from book of Psalm to any verses in the Bible. Why did you say in the same Bible, say, the children of God suffered violence and the violence was being taken by force? Means that there's some people we need to step onto their toe. Mazi, there is something God is telling you, and as my spirit is telling me to tell you today, that thing God is telling you, if you don't do it, Simon, if you don't do it, brother, that's why before I speak what I'm telling you today, I say I'm going to step on your toes. Because there's something you can do today, brother. Men will come to you. One day, Anahabaka log. Go Shikwado. Thank you.
Thank you very
so much. Brother, if you want me to call you privately, I will do that. There is something I don't want to speak here. There are men that is waiting for your command.
Chigos, you know, I really like the way you spoke. Sometimes somebody like you, if not that we are in spirit, somebody like you will bring even the dead man alive. You know, the way you speak will make a dead man to rise up and start doing something. I really appreciate that. We will talk in private. Okay, no problem.
Where do you want me to call you, sir?
Just first of all, send me a message, info@Ekpa.
Brother, I have all your contacts since you started this thing in 2019. I have you. And if you can remember, the same thing I'm telling you today, I told you. When do you want me to call you?
Just send me a message first.
Do that today. Before that kind of 7 o'clock today, I will do that.
Yeah, send me a message first, and no problem. But
thank you so much, sir.
I've had it. I have it. You are.
Thank you so much. Right. I'm still on the program, sir. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Good afternoon from here, Chinwe. Good morning.
Good morning,
Welcome
Simon.
to the program. Welcome to the program.
Thank you. So, I want to use this opportunity to thank you for everything that you've been doing and then working hard. Just be yourself, as you keep repeating. Be yourself and stand by the truth, because I always like somebody that speaks the truth. Now, having said that, yes, I don't know if you have seen this voice message that Don Prince sent out. Have you listened to it?
Don Prince?
Yes, there's a voice message he sent out about the dream he had on the 16th. And in that, he has a lot of information on that. It's better for you to listen to that voice message. I can send it to you. But in other words, he is calling like he met, that he had a dream, and then he was able to meet with Martin Andekar in that dream, and then lots of information. I don't know if anybody listening, Biafrans, if you are listening, have that voice message, you can send it to Simon so that he will listen to it. He's calling for unification of all of us so that will work. Because in your broadcast yesterday, you said something that is striking, that has been on my mind for a long time. That is about all the evils in the south, not only southeast, like those of them in Lagos, because we are the ones that is operating that country. Because if all those markets will shut down, everybody will participate, which is what God wants us to do.
Yes.
He wants every one of us to participate. It's the best thing that we can do. And in his message, he also called upon all these traditional rulers, everybody to join hands. But he said that we have to come out to demonstrate and nothing will happen. God promised us that nothing will happen. Nobody's going to shoot. But we have to do that within 14 days. If we do that, you will see. People will be surprised how Mazi Andekano will come out from there. He will be, the way he will look, we will not like his looks, but in the end, he will come out and we will get what we want. But he wants all of us to unite and stop fighting. Stop fighting. I don't know. I'm just trying to plead with you. I know you don't want to go to your enemies, who you call your enemies or something. But I think if the DOS and you and every one of us, even the people that they say they have fired, will come together and let us be speaking in one voice. If it's just staying at home, let us stay at home. Everybody stay at home, and then shut all the markets in the south. Let us see how Nigeria will operate. Let us see how they will not listen to us. There is no way. Because there's this another message that I saw that's speaking about how they met with Buhari, and Mbaziluka Amechi was promising him how we want one Nigeria. I don't know what that means. I don't know how they think that Martin Andekano will spit and swallow it again. I don't think so. It's gonna happen. I don't know how the Nigerian government will be thinking that, oh, okay, they will use that as a bargain. I don't know.
Well, yes.
People who are all suffering. We are all suffering. No graduate. People are dying every day. What's his name? The governor of Imo State is killing people, killing our youth. People are dying every day. You know, it's
Well,
so sad.
we are not, yes, we have decided that we will not address the visit in Abuja. We will not comment on it. We will not also analyze it. Okay, for the
Okay.
reason that is going to be for the best interest of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and for this struggle. So whatever you hear from there, just use your mind and your teeth and just be meditating on those.
I got you. Yeah, I got you.
Yes, so we don't need to start discussing it and all that. Let us just keep our eye open and fingers crossed and be watching. And then the issue of coming together, I think we are together. The only way that every problem will be solved is that those who created the problem have to solve it. Those people that were sacked without like under what I say very very corrupt way must be recalled. You don't this is where the problem was created. So sacking people that we know that have done nothing is not acceptable. So they have to first of all solve this problem by recalling the people they sacked. And let me make it very clear also that the issue of Nelly Ofebu, some people have been on this lady's neck, on this woman neck, every time is Nelly Ofebu everywhere. I do not have any special thing with Nelly Ofebu. Nelly Ofebu, the way I regard her is the same way I regard everybody who are genuine in this struggle. Well, I am not a judge to judge who is fake and who is real in Biafra struggle, but I judge people with their action. We are not perfect. But one thing is that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, according to the information available to me, never gave order for the sack of Nelly Ofebu. And I have made this thing very clear before from the information available to me. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not give order. Expel Nelly Ofebu from IPOB. When people who are hell-bent into destroying what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have done, and a lot of people are following them saying you are working, that I am working with somebody who they have expelled from IPOB. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, from the reliable information available to me, not give order to expel Nelly Ofebu from IPOB. So this is a privilege. So this is a privileged information I am giving out to the public today. So a lot of things have gone wrong. So this leadership should be able to rebuild and reduce the damages they have done, and then we'll move forward from there. It is as simple as that. Everybody see how I was sacked without being employed by anybody. I don't care. My own, I'm not bothered. But if you go everywhere now, you see how Simon Ekpa has been sacked when you have not employed Simon Ekpa. But that is by the way. So they must come and start to correct these things they have done. That is the only way to move forward. Because the people that have been sacked were directly employed by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Just sack them in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's absent like that. So that is my own position. And I don't, of course, my own position is just a personal opinion as an individual. So it should not be a headache to anybody. Okay? All right. So thank you very much, my sister.
Okay. Now, let me say something because they may be listening. Please, if DOS, anybody, any member of DOS is listening, please, their fans are begging you guys, please go listen to Stampe Master because when I listened to 2017 dream he had, everything has happened except that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not out with Biafra. So his dreams comes true. Please follow the instruction he had in that dream. Try to unite everybody and let us move forward, please.
Can you share with us what is, just briefly, what is the whole dream all about? Just in a very brief, you don't need to tell us.
Briefly, in his dream, now he's ill. In his dream, he said he met with a girl, a small girl came to him and took him to Mazi Nandikal. The next place he found himself is Mazi Nandikal, where Mazi Nandikal is staying. And then he was so afraid. He was so terribly afraid. But Mazi Nandikal called him by his name and still told him to stand by the tree. That dream too, two voices was instructing him. Those two voices, one, he gets very, very terribly afraid when that voice comes through. And then after the fight, that small girl will come. Even when he was afraid to get out from the jail, it was that girl that took him out of there after he had listened to the instructions that because there are some quotations in that instruction that I cannot even remember. He knows how to take. But in that dream, in his dream, God promised him that that other voice that makes him, promised him that nothing will happen to Martin and the car, and it's gonna be in a strange way. Car will come out from there, and then Martin and the car will not die. That little girl told him too that Martin Nadekano will not die in his dream. And he promised us that he says that he keep repeating that his dream comes true. And that is why he couldn't keep the message. He had to release that message so that everybody. So if DOS is listening and you guys have not listened to that voice message from Don Prince, please listen to it. Even that other voice, the big voice, told him that somebody would pay a huge amount of money in his account and he shouldn't use it. He should take that money and go to maybe where they have 4 corners of road and keep that money and leave. He shouldn't touch it, he shouldn't use it. And then he should always, Martin kind of repeated, he should never allow himself to be used by anybody. Never allow himself to be used because now he's popular. They want to use him. He should never allow no amount of money. And what he said, most of the things he says, Simon, is what you always repeat, like every day. Always repeat, like you are standing by the tree. This is what Mazi Nandekano said. The same thing that Mazi Nandekano kept saying it to him in the dream. And that voice, there are powerful messages in that voice. That was why he had to release it. Okay, Simon, is it info at Simon? What is it? FI or FY? What's your email address?
Info at Ekpa.fi.
Info at Ekpa.fi. I'll send it. It's a very very powerful message. You need to listen to it, and you know how to analyze something. Everybody is not Simon, so I just explain briefly as much as I can.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining the program. Welcome. Thank you. All of you, please, as you are joining, make this your comment or contribution very, very, very quick. Let us listen to this before I bring the next person. One moment.
It is a subject of inquiry. Sun Tzu and the Art of War. Chapter 1, Laying Plans. Sun Tzu said, "The art of war is of vital importance to the state. It is a matter of life and death, a road either to safety or to ruin. Hence it is a subject of inquiry which can on no account be neglected. The art of war, then, is governed by 5 constant factors to be taken into account in one's deliberations when seeking to determine the conditions obtaining in the field. These are 1. The moral law, 2. Heaven, 3. Earth, 4. The commander, 5. Method and discipline. Law causes the people to be in complete accord with their ruler, so that they will follow him regardless of their lives, undismayed by any danger. It signifies night and day, cold and heat, times and seasons. It comprises distances, great and small, danger and security, open ground and narrow passes, the chances of life and death. The commander stands for the virtues of wisdom, sincerity, benevolence, courage, and strictness. By method and discipline are to be understood the marshalling of the army in its proper subdivisions, the graduations of rank among the officers, the maintenance of roads by which supplies may reach the army, and the control of military expenditure. These heads should be familiar to every general. He who knows them will be victorious. He who knows them not will fail. Therefore, in liberation, when seeking to determine military decisions, let them be made the basis of which of the two sovereigns is imbued, which of the generals have the ability, with whom like the advice earth, or on which side is forced. 5. Stronger, on which our officers are highly trained. 7. In reward, these set consideration or defeat. The General Council and acts upon it, let such a one be retained command. The generals not to my counsel, nor acts upon it, will suffer defeat. Let such a one be dismissed. While heeding the profit of my counsel, avail yourselves also of any helpful circumstances over and beyond the ordinary rules. As circumstances are favorable, one modify one's plans. All warfare. Hence, when able to attack, we must see. When using our forces, we must here. We must make the enemy pay. When far away, we must make him hold out baits to entice the enemy and crush him. He is secure. Be prepared. To irritate, pretend to be weak, that he may grow arrogant. Rest, if his forces are united, appear where you are not expected. Devices leading to victory must not be divulged before. Of the general who wins a battle in his temple ere the battle is fought. Who loses a battle makes but few calculations beforehand. Thus do many calculations lead to victory and few calculations to defeat. How much more no calculation at all? It is mentioned to this point that I can foresee who is likely to win or lose. Chapter
Right, welcome. So the sound is breaking. We need to refresh this. The question and answer continues. Arthur, welcome to the program. Good morning from here.
Hello, Simon. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah.
Please,
you have 2 to 3 minutes, please.
Okay,
Go
sir.
ahead.
Okay. Much for Biafrans. Some people are telling you not to fight, that we should come. We are in the struggle. When you give the enemy chance, they will penetrate and they will destroy everything. That is why it's called struggle. The enemy doesn't want us to go. And they will be using the brothers and sisters that we are fighting together to scatter everything. So we must, anytime they come with the attack, we must debunk them. I remember when our leader said, Simon, buy your Tony Mahia. Simon, buy your Tony. Destroy him. That is struggle. They must surely come. They must surely come. And to our father, to our rev back home in Biafra land. Because after Mazi, the people are listening to the men of God. They have to use their platform to propagate this struggle, this sit at home. Because the time has come for everybody to rise. It has come for everybody to rise. People think that going to church is different from, if you are going to church, you don't have road, you don't have electricity, what are you praying for? What exactly are you praying for when you don't have the basic needs of life? God has given us everything. You don't need to go to church and pray. In my own village, for almost 5 years now, we don't have electricity. But our church just fell. Everybody are running around to contribute money, but they don't have electricity. They don't have good road. That is why that is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is talking about. You go to church, you pray. You said you pray. The reverend fathers, they can't talk about freedom. They can't. If you don't have freedom, what's the sense of going to church? Even God will not be happy with you. This is the opportunity for our reverend fathers, our pastors, to use their platform to propagate this struggle. Because if we have the freedom, you don't need to pray anything. In India, produced 2,000 engineers in 1 year. Nigerian produced 2,000 pastors in 1 year. What are you pastoring for if you don't have freedom? They have to use their platform. Because freedom is everything. Freedom is everything. Let them use their brain. And in Lagos, let us come out. Let us join hands in this sit at home. If Lagos can stand on their ground to sit at home, this struggle we have a new dimension. Simon, keep on your good work. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you. All
yeah.
right.
Bye.
All right. We are taking those who are bold, first of all, to show their face. So, Mazi Achebe, welcome to the program. Is that
Greetings.
Mazi
Achebe Paul, yes.
Mazi Achebe, the map man, right?
The MAP, yes.
The MAP, the map. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes, you are welcome to the program. I saw a video of your advice to me. Thank you very much for that video. It was wonderful.
Exactly, because I love your program and I jealous your strength. I must confess, because it's only take without the grace of God, nobody can perform what you are doing, and I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Welcome to the program.
But I want to make my own request, because I wanted to make a video requesting it. So unfortunately, I saw you this morning, because I always miss your program. I watch it later due to my work schedule.
All right.
So my request this morning, because I listened to the first dream released by for which people normally call the Dom Prince, Sample Master. I listened to his first video release and I studied it. And recently, this week, he released another video, which I listened, and I was touched because all his dream, all of them from A to Z, have come to pass. The only dream that he have released that have not come to pass is the restoration of Biafra, which we are almost there.
Yes.
So, and I think let me plead with you, because our people say that community can, let me use meeting will not go to one person. Rather, the meeting will invite the person, or the one person will go to the meeting. Let me use that word. So IPOB is over 70 million people, which you are part of them.
Yes.
Nobody can deny the fact. So I am calling for peace. Because if I say let DOS come to you, it doesn't make sense. Because you are one man squad. I know that you have other people, but what they are seeing is one person. Because many people don't see the other things that is behind you. But I can see those things. If you can do me this favor, can you find every means to call the head of the DOS, Mazi? He is an intelligent man. He will listen to you and he will make peace, if it is possible, to bring all those people who have been sacked back. Then he will be the one to tell you. Or if it's not possible, let us find a way to forge ahead. Because according to Sample Master, he said that the only thing that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is calling for now is unity among the people. And he said one or two things that Biafrans need to do. And these things, he never said only IPOB need to do it. He said that the Biafrans, not IPOB. He made it clear in that very revelation. And the people now cannot perform this act without people like you, people like those are relevant one that are talking about Biafra, making the peace move. Because the people, those ones that are not IPOB member, will first of all see us talking with one voice before they can listen to us when we speak. And this issue of unity and the action that needed to be taken, he said that